Hello everyone, Travis here, and welcome back to another Mega Park episode here on SimFox. In today's episode, we will be, as usual, continuing where we left off last time, and we will be tackling this water park today. The footage is just a little bit longer than I normally do for an episode, but it didn't seem to make sense to break it into two parts. The end result of this water park section does turn out pretty good, but there are some things that I feel could be better. One thing that I wanted for the water park section is I wanted it to be accessible to the guests, and I wanted some of the rides to be actually rideable. A lot of times I see YouTubers add a water park section to their park, but it's all just for decoration, and to me that kind of seems like, in a lot of ways, a waste of time and space. But having water rides in this game that are actually rideable and still look good is kind of a challenge in and of itself, because it's not like Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 where they actually have body slides and specific water park attractions. This game is definitely geared more towards the thrill parks and standard amusement attractions. One thing you'll notice after today's episode is that we'll actually be more than halfway done at this point, and so it's looking to be like I'll have 20 episodes plus the finale, so we're on the home stretch, and this series should run for the majority of the rest of the year, which was the original plan, so I'd say we're right on schedule. This seems to be my most watched series, so definitely leave me a shout out in the comments below if you like what you see, especially if you've never commented before. I definitely like to hear from my regulars as well, but I really enjoy hearing from new people and getting a sense of who's watching this stuff, and all of your feedback, no matter how small, is definitely useful to me as a content creator. If you're new to this series, or if you've been following it for a while but haven't checked out my other stuff, definitely feel free to take a look at some of my other Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 projects, and even my Planet Coaster content as well. I know a lot of you aren't really a fan of Planet Coaster, especially if you can't play it yourself for computer limitations and those kinds of things, but it is a pretty cool game, and it's interesting to watch if you're into seeing the process of how stuff comes to fruition and all of that. But anyway, kind of shifting the subject back to this video, I'm not sure if y'all have been to very many water parks, but here in the Southwest United States, water parks are almost a must in the summer. My favorite water park, I'd have to say, is Six Flags Hurricane Harbor, not only because it has some pretty cool rides and attractions, but mainly because the operations are so efficient, and I think that makes a world of difference when it comes to the enjoyability of any type of amusement park. I also like Schlitterbahn a lot, and I'd have to say that that one is the most beautiful water park I've ever been to, and also definitely the largest. I haven't done any of the Walt Disney World water parks because I've only been to Walt Disney World once, and I was there in the winter, and I didn't realize that the water parks would even be open, but it turns out that they are in the middle of January, which is just crazy to me. But I've heard the Disney water parks are really, really top notch, and I plan to go back in 2019, and so they're for sure on my list. Feel free to let me know in the comments below what your favorite water park is. Water parks tend to be a little bit more obscure than theme parks, so I'm definitely interested in getting more information about different really awesome and unique parks, slides, rides, and attractions. But at any rate, I think that about does it for commentary for today. I'll just finish up with my usual spiel. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you like what you see, and subscribe if you haven't already. I definitely enjoy interacting with my subscribers, so any comments and suggestions that you all have below won't go unnoticed, and I'll do my absolute best to respond to everyone. But with that said, you all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, night, etc., wherever you are in the world, and enjoy the rest of the video.
Sometimes I wanna take it from a little to a lot, and I am spinning in a circle like a dizzy little top, and I am calling all the people I'd forgotten about and trying to tell them that I'd figured it out. But it's a lie, and all the stupid things I say and do and never really stop when I should never have begun. I really ought to drop it, but it's faster when you don't even have time to stop and think about the things that you were saying, cause they never really matter. But it's empty spaces in the air. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. Oh no, oh no. All the million little empty spaces in the air. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. Oh no, oh no, oh no. But I never was a fighter, and I never was a poet, and I never was a writer, though you never really know it, cause I'm full of all the knowledge that you needed to know, and I will share it if you're ready or not, because I know I heard that Jamie was a wicked fan and Timmy's dropping out, and all the other little things that I was thinking about, like how mosquitoes have malaria and dogs have lice. I could go on for half an hour, cause I hate to leave a million little empty spaces in the air. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. Oh no, oh no. All the million little empty spaces in the air. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Economy of speech is not a virtue, it's a sin. I never want to tell you once what I could say again and again and again and again and again. And I know you want to tell me what you think of what I say. I promise you that I will give you time later to weigh in if you want to, if you want to. But I forgot to tell you, I was heading out to take my puppy for a walk, and then the strangest little thing came out and ran across the sidewalk. It might have been a squirrel or a chipmunk or a prairie dog, but something about the tail wasn't right. But that's another story. Everyone just stopped and stared with blank expressions, motionless. For a second, everything was silent and commotionless. I turned, I said to Fluffy, that's a cute little Saturday, but then it went scampering off, and that was better than the empty spaces in the air. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. Oh no, oh no. All the million little empty spaces in the air. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. Oh no, oh no. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up, fill it up, fill it up.
Five men would toe the line. They grasped a new fortune, a chance to live their lives that could not live in you. The years arrayed at night, they tore at flesh like snakes, and all was left behind was the will to stay awake. An experiment with thoughts. Did it for the right melody, the memory of the results. The results could restore the